Thanks for tuning in to UK Sports. For the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Well, guys, for the Philadelphia 76ers, they come in off the loss to Toronto. Pass to Towns. Here's Durant. Garnett grabs the board. Brooklyn with the ball. And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
Rebounded by the Nets. Pass to Reed. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
This is showing the versatility of Naz Reid. Yes, he can make buckets from three, but I like when he goes to work inside.
And what a play! Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block.
3 straight misses to begin the game. Not the start they were hoping for.
Garnett. The kick out to Porter. Offline with his 3. And now the fast break. Ivy with the ball. The shot from the low post is good.
Boy, after missing 3 straight, they finally get one to go down.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Back to Simmons. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Clock at 6. The drive by Simmons. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Here's Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Wow, Ivy just takes off. That high-effort transition play, that's what will make him an asset moving forward.
And Reed has it in the corner. Drills it from outside. Reed's got 5 now.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Kidd. Towns for 3. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Towns gets it to go.
Yeah, this team is at its best when Towns is looking to establish himself on the interior.
That one goes. Count it.
and they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pass to Ivey. To the inside. And Duren slams it in.
As a playmaker, Ivey has an interesting upside. If he continues to develop those skills, he'd only increase his value.
Now here's Simmons. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit. Ivey with the bucket. Brooklyn trailing. Simmons working it over. Here's Garnett. And Garnett with the slam.
Well, posterizing defenders for over 2 decades now. Garnett, yeah, he can still do this.
.110 left to play in the first quarter. Towns for 3. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. The drive by Simmons.
And this is Simmons at his best. When this kid is attacking the rim, he is tough to contain.
Now here's Kidd. Scoreless thus far.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
No good from Simmons.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And there's the drive. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Ivey with the bucket.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Garnett, the screen. Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
And it seems like Simmons likes to attack close in. Going after the rim is a great use of that size.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Here's Kidd. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The 76ers shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Now Irving. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play.
14. The Nets. 15.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Brooklyn.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends. I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Jackson gets the bucket.
You see, Kyrie never hesitates. As soon as he sees that open man, boy, it is on time.
Towns, the screen. To the paint. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. And that one is good from Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his first points in this one.
That's a great feat by Cat. Those assist numbers have improved big time over the years.
Back to Irving. Open jump shot off the mark.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
But, Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
Simmons with it. He has 6. There's the drive, and Simmons slams it in.
So impressive is the athleticism of Ben Simmons.
Pass to Towns. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Right side, Simmons. Now Reed. And Reed throws it down.
Man, Naz Reid not only gets off his feet, does it in a hurry and with some strength.
Outside Kidd. Pass to Hartenstein. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Porter. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Assisted by
Porter's got the lead back up to 10 now for the Nets. Towns with it. Defended by Pippen. Karl Anthony Towns, and that's good. Towns has got his 3rd basket of the night.
That's the confidence of Towns. This guy, regardless of situation, believes that shot is going in.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, my potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say with what I had, I gave it my all, that's all that success should be defined by. Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Thanks, D.A. He is a worker and living the dream. Here's Kidd. After the basket by Brooklyn. Towns is double. Pass to Hartenstein. Just 5 on the clock. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And here's Ivy. 8 points for him. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ivy's got 10.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Inside, and Jackson gets it to go. And the Nets lead by 7.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Here's Ivy. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And this young guy, Ivy, is doing anything he wants right now, dominating in effortless fashion.
Here's Podziemski. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Nets lead by 5. Time now for the halftime break, with the 3rd quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Simmons add another meg to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
It's sent back down by Simmons.
A physical anomaly as a guard. Simmons using his size there to his advantage.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter.
The Nets shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And he's good on the second. The 76ers trail by 8. Into the lane. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And this is what you want Ivy doing, attacking lanes to the rim with confidence. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Now, here's Ivy. 14 points for him. Second shot opportunity. Second chance shot. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside. And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Goes right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Once again, Ivy showing us what he's capable of. What a night.
Here's Simmons. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. Wants to get it to Reed, and does. Here's Garnett. His three-pointers off the mark. The 76ers trailed by 6. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Irving. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. To the middle. And stolen by Ivy. It's deflected.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Jackson. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Jackson's got 6.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
However you feel about Kyrie Irving, you cannot deny, Doris, he is an elite player still.
Kevin, there are many who consider Kyrie Irving to be the greatest finishing guard in the history of the game. I mean, left hand, right hand, a little bit of English and polish, big shot maker. And what I love for Kyrie Irving right now is he seems content and happy.
The 76ers trailed by 6. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Coming up to the floor for your Sixers, number 44.
Now Irving, picked by Clark. .143 left to play in the third. Irving looking over the floor. Shot clock at 5. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And the Nets miss again.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
No coverage, that's it. Now just a 3-point Nets lead.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker. .102
left in the third quarter of the game. Drops in the layup for 2. 7 points in the game.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Towns, the screen. Here's Ivy. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Now, here is Irving. To Huff. Back to Irving. Cuts it 5. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. And Intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Holland, no good. And a wide open look for Porter. The baseline J off the mark.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Brooklyn ahead, up by 3. Wilt.
The net, 43.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Here's Ivy. There's a good screen. Pass to Whitehead to tie it up. Rebounded by the Nets. They've led by as much as 10. Down low. It's intercepted. And here's Ivy. Towns looking it over. Puts up a deep 3. Ben Simmons with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And scoring was maybe the only question about Simmons coming into the league, and now proving the doubters wrong about that.
Towns for 3. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And the wide open shot from Reed. A 3-pointer off the mark. And the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Simmons can't get it to go. The 76ers trailed by 3. Ivy with it.
Next foul. Hit it. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Towns. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
But he's so good at finding high percentage shots. Karl Anthony Towns, even with a tough defender on him, comes through. That's pretty work.
Up top, Simmons. Lets it go from deep. Nailed from 3-point land.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture.
It's Porter outside. Oh, they get it back. And here's Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And man, can Ivy fly. I mean, a big-time finish.
Right side, Simmons takes a 3. Reed misses. The 76ers trail. Now, here's Ivy. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Simmons inside. Here's Garnett. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And the Nets lead by 5.
And this is something Simmons loves to do. He's all for trying to get his teammates going.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said, if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. So they'll keep pounding it inside, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Simmons' shot is good. Simmons got 4 points this quarter.
Wow, Ben Simmons, the kind of bucket that you can build some confidence on.
Kidd. And stolen by Simmons. And Reed throws it down.
And that just may put the finishing touch on this one. Not at all a time to get sloppy with the ball.
It's stolen by Duren. Pass break, Philadelphia. Ivey with the bucket. Ivey's got 24 points.
Big-time buckets is what everyone wants to see from Ivey. He has to attack without hesitation in those situations.
And that one's good. Simmons.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint. And make no mistake, these help their overall confidence. Well, outstanding contest on the shot, and then he's positioned perfectly to go after the rebound.
We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Simmons. Takes it inside. And then Simmons slams it in.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Got loose. Garnett with the steal. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Brooklyn.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
They've also made a concerted effort to put the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Duren a screen. To the left wing. 5 on the clock. Back to Towns. Over Reed. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
He saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Duren wide open. The 76ers again can't hit it. Now Simmons. Knocked away. Taken away by Kidd. And so it's Brooklyn easily.
Hyperventilating, hyperbolic chamber, hypothermia. My neck is on thrones. This that like I can't see in this. 1A on my 1A because of all the money that I get. Yo, wouldn't even touch yo, but if I want to, like Rich, y'all got him sitting. Check the playbook cause I'm out the place. Try to shout like Blanc. That's it in the tropic with the chocolate bunny. That's quick, see the block done built up. Tetris, yeah, I see the looking funny. Peasants, yeah, I know they uncomfortable. My presence, and I pull up the convertible. Presidents, and I need to know the measurements by the metric. Cause I'm about to fly like it's electric. Hit the floor, 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 like that. Hit the floor, 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 like that. Hit the floor. Yeah, what's up, what's happening, dog, what's going on? Hit the floor. Yeah, we said it all, yeah, let's set the tone. Hit the floor. Yeah, what's up, what's happening, dog, what's going on? Hit the floor. Yeah, we said it all, yeah, let's set the tone. Hit the floor. Hit the floor. I let the flow.
Just give me the go. Just give me the go. I wanna get dope. I wanna get dope. Take it or leave it or lose it. We gon' get some more. We'll never go broke. Diamond, rockin' diamonds, blinding while you eyeing it. Lately, most of my motion been focused on hits. When I start going, it's gon' hit the flow. Like it's a couple of fragrance right out of my pocket. I throw it up. Yeah, like up. Doing as they drop, man. Get my money. I told my. I let them know. Soon as I drop, man. Hit the floor. 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 Like that. Hit the floor. 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 Like that. Hit the floor. Yeah, what's happening? All what's going on? Hit the floor. Yeah, we said it all. Yeah, let's set the tone. Hit the floor. Yeah, what's happening? All what's going on? Hit the floor. Yeah, we said it all. Yeah, let's set the tone. Hit the floor.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
If we locked in, ain't no switching up. Brody came home, went to pick him up. My mans, I'm riding with a picture of. Shoot back to the crib, went to track hard. Got it tinted up, caught him outside. Now he in the. Ain't no falling off, I done put 2 million up. Ain't no falling off, I done put 2 million up. Catch us at the light, like ain't no light at the. You ain't big enough. Know them youngins mean business when they in that rental truck. They gon' spin till they dizzy or the pick them up. I've been focused on this pay. Coming out retirement, the dead play. No man's with a he don't pay, I make him pay. I can stop the day with what I made today. Probably won't admit it, but I paid the way. Who else you know made all these millions and ain't signed no papers? Never made a statement. Wasn't there when we was rapping in the basement. They was throwing parties, we was the house party. We misbehaved, gotta keep an eye on my Slim, cause he shady. He ain't know what he was doing, I had to school and teach you how to turn. I'm a tutor, how you jumping out of foreign pockets filled with all. I'm riding with a cougar, red and green Gucci sweater on, just like Freddy Krueger. Everybody around me family, we don't do recruiting. Everybody around me, ain't no telling who it. Tell promoters book me, we gon' come and make a movie. All my friends got me riding with the. Got some on the way, told Brody. Went to and he lost, and they gave him all day. Collect card, pick it up, feel him smiling through the phone. Told me keep my feet on these till he come home. You know it's on. If we locked in, ain't no switching up. Brody came home, went to pick him up. My mans, I'm riding with a picture of. Shoot back to the crib, went to track hard. Got it tinted up, caught him out. Now he in the. Ain't no falling off, I done put 2 million up. Ain't no falling off, I done put 2 million up.
Ain't this what they've been waiting for? You ready? I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like this. In a matter of time I spent on some in the back of the locked on wrist, see my dreams unfold. Nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Got shorty, she try and bless me like I said I chew. Like a sneeze, please for them getting cream. Never let them get in between of what we started. Look, but I'm lying hearted. They love me when I was stuck and they hated when I departed. I go and get it regardless. Draw it like I'm an artist, no crawling. Went straight to walking with foreigns in my garages are foreign. anything for $1. They tell me get him, I got him. I did it without an album. I did it with Mariah. Lil, I'm on fire. Icy as a hockey ring, Philly flyer. When I bought the Rolls Royce, they thought it was lease. Then I bought that new Ferrari, hey, to rest in peace. Hey, to rest in peace to the parking lot. Phantom so big, can't even fit in the parking spot. You ain't talking about my then what you talking about? Moving silent, and I don't talk a lot. I don't say a word. Was on my grind and now I got what I deserve. Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? When I bought the Aston Martin, y'all thought it was rented? Flexing on these, I'm like Popeye on the spinach. Double M, yeah, that's my team. The captain, I'm lieutenant. I'm the type of can the men cast and grind like I'm broke. That Lambo, my new, she'll ride like my ghost. I'm riding around my city with my hand on my, cause these, and I gotta make it back home. Cause my mama need that bill money, my son needs some milk. You, cause these Philly, I bought with me, don't, no joke. No, all I know is, when they come to me, I got young. I done did it. Every time I'm in that, I get to throwing 30 G's. But now I'm hanging out that drop head, I'm riding down on Collins. They let me earn back home, that young be wildin'. We mobbing like Batman and we're this two-door Maybach with my seat on reclining. I'm like, real wood up. If you ain't about that game, then shut up. If you dip me in your rats, I get. When you touch down in my hood, no, that tour life ain't good. Catch me down in MIA, and that heat game on wood. With that Puma life on my feet, like that little engine I could. Boy, I slide down in your block, bike on 12 o'clock. And they be throwing deuces on the same, they watch. And I'm the king of my city, cause I'm still calling them shots. And these lanes talking that, the same, that flop. I'm the same from Birch Street with them braids that lock. The same that came up and I had to wait for my spot. And these hating on me. Waiting on me, still on that hood. My Rolls Royce on E, they gon' remember me. I say remember me. So much money, your friends turn to your enemies. And when this beef, I turn my enemies. With them, they go for 40, ain't no 10. Up, broke, turn rich. Love the game like Mitch. And if I leave, ain't done pretty. It was something about that rollie when it first touched my wrist. Had me feeling like that boy when he first touched that. I'm gone. Woo!
Is that too obvious? Okay, I like your confidence. So that's what could come is okay. Like Kalani's, Roger like Kalani's. Okay, here at the parties, right here at the parties. You better start a whole fire, now I'm on fire, I need some more.
with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Here's Simmons. There's the drive. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
First bucket of the evening. Now, both teams are really looking to exploit matchups here.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Now here's Simmons. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game. Doris, it's interesting, but the Nets franchise has never won an NBA championship.
That's absolutely correct, because their titles came before the merger. Now, since they've joined this league, they did go to the finals for a couple of times. Had Jason Kidd, who was the driver of success, but no championship in this modern era.
Now here's Bridges. And yep, it's good.
Yeah, crafty move by Mikal Bridges off the pick. Just gets into some space and makes the shot.
Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons! Slamming it home!
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? The shot by Pirtle, no good.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Let's send it out to Allie LaForce, who caught up with head coach Darko Rajakovic. Allie?
And guys, when talking to Coach before the game about Ben Simmons, it sounds like they know how they want to attack him defensively. Coach told me, you can't let him get the easy bucket. We need to force him to his right and flush him out of the paint. Sounds like they're going to try to keep Simmons as far away from the hoop as possible, B.A.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Pass to Garnett. The three is up. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And you look at the development of AI. How might it affect the league going forward, Doris?
I think there's so much to be learned, Brian, about that exact thing, whether we are talking about the league or whether we're talking about society to a greater extent. As it relates to the league, how will teams employ it for scouting? Does it impact shot selection or player contracts? Maybe even the negotiation of the next CBA. Truth is, we really don't know. What we do know, it's coming fast.
Now here's Quickly. Three-pointer, Bridges. Knocks it down from distance. Bridges has got 5 points.
Well, a high-motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
Here's Simmons. He has 6. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Now here's Bridges. He's got 5. Pass to Quickly. Over Simmons. And that one's good. Quickly.
Well, this is Quickly's game in a nutshell. This guy's thinking score as soon as he touches it.
Well, Doris, since he was traded out of Phoenix, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have skyrocketed. Why is that?
Well, number one, he's worked hard to develop his skill on the offensive end. He came in as a 3-and-D guy, but what he's proven is he can handle the basketball, he can initiate action. You love the work ethic that went into that.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Both teams will make substitutions. Raptors trail by 11. Pass to Barnes. Right side Ingram. Here's Shed. Three-pointer. No luck on that one. And we've got 1:18 left in the first quarter here. Outside Irving. Takes the three. Huff can't get it to go. On the break. Here's Shed. Pass to Filipowski. From deep. The offensive rebound. The three. Nails it from three.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Here's Irving. Barnes with the rebound.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy. Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And here's Clark for three. Drains the triple.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
They get it again. 12. That's good.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Here's Irving. No points yet. Outside Pajemski. From outside the arc. The putback.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Ben Simmons getting it done for Brooklyn. He put together 10 points in the quarter.
The Nets, 23.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Something this Raptors team does very well is move the ball to us.
Yeah, B.A., this is an unselfish group of guys. They like moving the basketball, getting everybody involved. Amazing when a team has everybody touch it, how good it feels. Boy, you think about Scotty Barnes, the 2022 Rookie of the Year, guys. 6'9", long, can do many things, and honestly, a ton of growth left.
Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint, but if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flash into the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
And Simmons, here we go. And it's Simmons slamming it home.
So impressive is the athleticism of Ben Simmons.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said, my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offense in transition and just leads me to stay on lockdown throughout the game. Brian?
And Allie, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
And one thing special about Simmons is his ability to defend multiple positions. You can put him on anyone, and he'll give him a hard time.
Pass to Ingram. Now here's... Oh, wow!
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Here's Filipowski. Now Ingram. The ball's knocked loose. Fast break, Brooklyn. The finish! And slam dunk by Simmons.
This guy is one of the most dangerous and best open court finishers in the game. Size, touch, athleticism. Go ahead, Ben Simmons.
Pass to Nowitzki to halt the run. He buries it from three. Nowitzki's got himself on the board with a three there.
Now the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room.
Oh, wow. Get out the way, Greg.
Come on.
Get out the way.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. A slam dunk by Reed.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
They're now allowing an insane number of points off of turnovers.
Pass to Nowitzki. And here's Bridges. Fires for three. Porter pulls it in. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Well, when Mikal Bridges was drafted in 2018, his hometown team, the Philadelphia 76ers, elected to trade him after selecting him.
And B.A., he made no secret of the fact that that was a heartbreaking moment at the time. Consider that his mom actually worked in the Sixers front office in those days. But in the end, he has carved out one heck of a career.
Pass to Nowitzki. 6 on the shot clock. To the left side wing. Over Reed. And again, no good by Toronto. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. And slam dunk by Simmons.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
Big time play right there, showing the activity and ability to impact this game.
Pass to Ingram. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Greg.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive too.
Here's Simmons. Pirtle grabs a miss. Raptors trailed by 19. Here's Wells. He's got 5. Pass to Pirtle. Lays it up and banks it in.
I'm not sure which was better, Pirtle's screen or his finish, but either way, nice execution in the roll.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And it's Brooklyn ball. They're on an 18-7 run. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Podziemski. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
And the Nets miss again. Here's Wells. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets, leading by 17 at the end of the period, building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be right back with you shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Pass to Podziemski. Irving for 3. Knocks down the long J. Irving's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Out left to the wing. Here's Nowitzki. For 3. No good on the shot.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Irving with it. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Clock at 6. Pass to Clark. Irving with it. And Clark picks him up defensively. Here we go, one-on-one. Barnes, it's good.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And Irving gets it to go.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Clark on the double. Pass to Nowitzki. Here's Filipowski. Here's Nowitzki. Defended by Podziemski. Barnes with it. Out to Bridges. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
I think that's going to stick with him for a while. Huge mistake at a critical juncture in the game.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Irving looking around. Outside Pajemski. Here's Huff. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Huff's got his first points of the game.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
A nice shot by Filipowski.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Nets leading by 21. Now Irving. 6 points for him. Here's Clark. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Clark's got 5 now.
Great play calling, great execution. Leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
Pass to Nowitzki. There's the triple. Hits the trifecta.
Dirk is going to finish his career as one of the best scorers in the history of the game.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Every team needs those veterans to show how to be a pro, to build chemistry, and teach the youngsters how to play the right way. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic said there's just more accountability when it's coming from another player, so I empower guys to communicate, talk, and be on the same page. Brian, it helps.
Has to. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the three-pointer goes. Give him 8 points now.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Here's Simmons. And it's in there. And the Nets lead by 19.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Yeah, when you look at Barnes' assist numbers, they show you can run your offense through him, not your average wing.
Here's Simmons. It's good. Simmons has got 30 points.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Pass to Barnes. Here's Filipowski. From deep. No good that time. And Simmons, here we go. And it's Simmons slamming it home.
I think everyone in here felt that dunk.
No question. That is a power-packed windmill jam. Wow.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Outside Simmons. Pass to Reed. This one for 3. The rebound by Nowitzki. Raptors trail by 19. Now here's Quickly. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Garnett. Stolen by Quickly. Now Bridges. Here's the 3. He can't hit that time. Outside Simmons. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Looking at the stats, he's gone 2 of 5 at the free throw line.
Boy, Ben Simmons, one of the most highly scrutinized players in the NBA, but I don't think you can doubt any of his defensive abilities. Cross-positional and big-time asset on that end.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Brooklyn out in front, up 19.
The Nets, 62.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. 19-point game. Following this game, they host the Magic. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And here's Simmons. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. to Pirtle. The layup off target.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. He'll go on Michael Porter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, how about the work they've done from the in-between area? They are making it rain, and the storm ain't over yet.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. And the free throw, no good. Raptors trail by 18. And here's Ingram from the arc. Knocks down the triple.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
And they go to the intentional foul. Brooklyn with the ball. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Outside Simmons. And there it is for him. Simmons has got 6 in the quarter.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Bridges outside. Ingram on the wing. Shoots over Reed. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Well, that's why Ingram has been an all-star. He gives your team spacing, and he doesn't need the rock to score.
Outside Simmons. Here he goes. Oh, Simmons throws it down hard.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. And here's Ingram outside. And again, Toronto with a triple.
They're having a good half offensively, shooting over 50% from the field now, trying to close the gap.
Nets leading by 14. Pass to Simmons. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Well, the length and intelligence of Kevin Garnett still making an impact at the rim.
Ingram on the wing. Here's Nowitzki. Out to the wing. Pass to Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. Filipowski for 3. Here's Nowitzki. Here's Wells. From outside, off the mark. And Brooklyn with possession here. 16-point lead.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons slamming it home.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Nets.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Ben Simmons.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
To the inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Man, the defender really went after him.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Good on the second one.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
And Irving has got the ball here for the Nets. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Now here's Irving. Shot clock at 6. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Here's Ingram. From the arc. And the Raptors miss again. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd.
Baby, on my wrist, that's so bust down. We just go to out, that's a touchdown. Call it black, that's a man down. We was out in traffic with that. Now no static, can get tragic. Told them that one no get so drastic. Shaka be that thing, he got magic. I don't, cause they too fake. For a roommate, I called her, told her, say it's too late. I remember having on that E-way. 9 and 22 call, I do a